Is for the Minister of Education. Minister, Durham School Board has 24,000 students not in school today, now their 11th day.
Unacceptable.
Rainbow School Board has 5,000 students not in school today, and that's their 6th day. And now, 42,000 students at the Peel Board are not in school today. In fact, we have about 7 members from the young people from the Peel School Board that are here with us today to watch your answer. That's almost 72,000 students not in our school today. Your Bill 122, Two-Tier Collective Bargaining Act, is failing students and their families. Minister, what steps are you taking to assure parents and students that their school year is not in jeopardy? Please answer for these young people that are in the audience here today.
Question. Minister of Education.
Yes, thank you. And as I said in my previous answer, I'm obviously disappointed that we didn't conclude an agreement yesterday. But I do want people to know that the negotiators at the central table, the school board associations, the government, the unions, we're working all weekend until very late. Well, actually, not last night, till sometime this morning, trying to reach a resolution. I know that in terms of the local talks, I know that both the board and the union in Peel were there all weekend trying to reach agreements. So people, we all understand, both locally at Peel and at Rainbow and at Durham, that the thing that we need to do both centrally and locally is to reach collective agreements, because it is only through reaching agreement that we can get all the strikes to end and get the young people back in class.
Thank you.
We want them back in class.
Supplementary.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. And I don't think these young people were very impressed with that answer, okay? Because I'm certainly not. Minister, you have huge problems with Bill 122, and you have to contend with them. It is very clear that following a dozen years of Liberal mismanagement, your Bill 122, two-tiered collective bargaining, is failing students and their families. Next Monday, there's a strong possibility and chance that 817,000 elementary students will be impacted in a very, very negative way. You've been quoted, and I quote, "I am not waiting until September. As long as I am in this seat, I will try and expedite it as quickly as possible," end of quote. So, Minister, exactly what are you doing to ensure that school proms, class trips, and above all, graduations are not impacted by your current Liberal mismanagement?
Thank you. Minister.
Well, as I just said, we know that the college and university application process is ongoing. My ministry officials are in constant touch with all of the boards that have been affected by strikes or that may be affected by strikes. We're in constant contact with the colleges and universities, and I am confident that young people will be graduating this spring. But I do have to point out that the way that they were going to handle this was actually to get rid of 22,700 teachers and education workers. And I would suggest to you, Speaker, that firing people and laying them off and cutting them is not the way to get labour peace.
Thank you. New question.